Hello.
Hi.
Welcome to Advice for Buffoons, episode 4. This is the 4th weekly episode. I'm really sticking to it because I'm a hard worker. And doing a podcast is one of the hardest things you can do.
It's true.
With a regular job, it's 40 hours a week, but with a podcast, it's 1 hour a week and then an hour of editing. And then you're so, what are you supposed to do? You have to think about the next podcast, and that's so stressful. What am I going to do? Am I going to film this in a car? Am I going to film this in my bedroom? Am I going to film this wearing a shirt? Am I going to start an OnlyFans? Like, that's the kind of questions you're asking yourself, and it drives you crazy.
And it's an added level of responsibility because with work, they tell you what to wear, they tell you where to go and when to go there. With podcasts, it's all up to you, and if it doesn't work, you can only blame yourself, right?
Yeah, and
that's
then
stressful.
And then the dark thoughts come.
Yeah, no one likes dark
thoughts. And then the black thoughts come.
Yeah, we don't need to talk about those today.
So as I discussed last episode, there was a lurker in the comment section asking people to get in his car, saying it'd be nice and happy, and I ended up contacting this individual who turned out to be my boyfriend.
I'm the lurker.
He's the lurker.
I've been the lurker.
He's been the lurker, and so we were in his car in a parking lot, and so there might be a special guest in the background or knocking my window and telling me to stop filming. So if that happens,
I'll keep the car unlocked in case someone wants to come in.
Well, you might want to keep the car locked in case someone wants to come in, but
it's an open door policy here.
No. When I film, when I film, because I don't want my mom or dad to come in, I lock my door and I put a blanket underneath my door so they can't hear me talking.
Why don't you just lock the door?
Well, I do both. I lock the door and I put a blanket because I don't want them to hear me. It's humiliating.
Do you think they'd make fun of you?
I think they'd ask what I'm doing and then I'd have to edit around it.
That's sad.
Well, I'm trying to avoid editing because my computer's so bad that it's a 12-hour render period.
If your mom was making a podcast, would you make fun of her?
No.
Then why should she make fun of you?
Well, no, actually, I think I would make fun of her. I think I'd be like, who do you think is listening to you? I'd be like, you think you're so important?
Mm.
And then I'd take a hammer to her camera and I go, pow, pow. I'd break that shit, man. So, housekeeping, I don't know, nothing happens. Life is so beautiful. I worked on a car a little bit, but that's not that interesting.
What are you talking about?
What do you mean?
You had a busy ass week.
Did I?
Yeah, you went and you had a big adventure.
When?
You walked all the way to the mall. You're a big walker. You're basically Bobo Baggins.
Bobo Baggins?
Yeah.
From Bobo Baggins from Lord of the Ring?
From the show.
Bobo Baggins from Power of the Two?
Mm-hmm. From the big Eye of Solomon.
You were sitting in I guess I don't know if I guess we shouldn't say where you work. That might be inappropriate, but
you can just say it.
You work in a health. You're healthcare adjacent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm an allied healthcare professional.
Do you have a mildly funny story about anything that happened, without naming names?
I was walking through the hospital.
Yeah.
And a man came up to me and said, hello. Like, you know how they put beds in, like, the hallway?
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Yeah, they do that.
I was in the hospital, I saw a lady, I think she was dying in the bed. She was like, her eyes were closed, and she was just, like, jostling and shaking.
Yeah, they do that.
It's scary.
So anyway, I was walking, and this guy, like, he's in the hallway, and he's probably dying, and he grabs my arm, and he's like, hello, can you get me some coffee? And I was like, I don't think we have coffee here.
I promise you have coffee there.
And I was like, I don't know, I can ask a nurse. And then I went to the nearest nurse and I was like, do you know, he's asking for coffee. And she's like, we don't have fucking coffee.
Did she say fuck?
She didn't say fuck.
Oh.
But I was like, yeah, I thought so.
Every hospital in the city has a coffee place. I was at Grace. Well, yeah. I was at Grace and they had a Tim Hortons a Tim Hortons at a cafe.
Yeah, okay.
Inside the hospital.
Yeah, we have a hospital cafeteria and we have a Tim Hortons.
But you couldn't get them coffee?
We'd have to pay for it.
So?
That's not professional. To
buy someone a coffee? It's not professional, but it's nice. You don't have to.
Yeah, but then you're crossing boundaries before you even start.
How are you crossing boundaries?
Because you set the precedent that it's okay for presents. You can't give presents.
That's not a present. That's a sick old man that's dying wanting a coffee.
Okay, we don't know if he's dying.
But who's in charge? The human or the healthcare adjacent professional?
Maybe I would buy him if I actually worked on his floor or for him.
You might.
Like maybe if I was his nurse. And
Yeah.
I thought he was so sleepy.
And you thought he was dying.
Yeah, but, I'm not his worker.
Mm.
I'm just an intern. I was just walking through. I was trying to find an old man's shoes because he didn't have any shoes. Came to the hospital with no shoes.
Yeah, I've seen that too. I saw somebody came to the hospital. He got so mad he kicked his shoes off, threw them around, and then he left his shoes at the hospital and walked into the street. Like you need those.
Yeah.
Get them. Go get them.
He had size 14 feet.
Those are big feet.
Yeah, we didn't have any shoes and he got mad at me.
That might be why you had no shoes, because his feet were so damn big.
Maybe that's why I said we don't have any fucking coffee.
You didn't say a swear word.
No, I was scared. I said, I'm sorry. We have no coffee.
What did he say?
The shoe guy or the coffee guy?
The coffee guy. You were just on this. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the coffee guy he was like, that's okay. I'm just so thirsty.
I was thirsty. Did you get him water?
Yeah, I got him water.
Okay. Well, that's good.
But
And-
again, I shouldn't be doing that.
Why shouldn't you get him water?
I'm a social work intern.
Yeah, but you're not supposed to say that.
No.
On the do that because you could get identified and now you're. But
I don't do
even
that fun.
well, yeah, but I'm not going to edit the episode.
It's whatever.
So, but that's what I'm saying is who's in charge, the social work professional or the human? Who's in control?
Probably the professional.
That's I don't know if you want that.
No, I don't. I hate being professional.
I'm giving you advice as an unemployed person.
I know.
Because when you're unemployed,
Coaches don't play.
coaches don't play. Thank you. That was probably the best thing you could have said right there is that coaches don't play.
Maybe I should be giving advice.
Coaches don't play?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's like an idiom. You can't just have idioms. You have to have other kinds of advice. Here, I'll present you a situation, and you give advice for this because we don't have I forgot to introduce what's going on this episode. So we have one comment and we have one letter. So there's not a whole lot of advice.
It's a big letter.
It is it's an envelope. So advice is gonna not be super long, and we're gonna do a bit more housekeeping. But we also have a host, and I guess I didn't even introduce him.
Yeah, what the heck? It's me.
Who are you?
I'm the lurker.
Okay. Is that gonna be if you appear again, you're just gonna be the lurker?
I'm lurker adjacent, but I'm also Tula and Tyler.
Okay. So that's that. And we're in his car, as I said before.
My lurking car.
So what else is going on around the world?
It's your
Lebanon.
podcast.
We could talk about Lebanon.
Do you want to talk about Lebanon?
No.
I don't really either.
No, I don't have anything valuable to say about it.
No.
I was talking to a friend of mine, I said they went from fighting Goombas to fighting Koopa Troopas.
Soon they'll be fighting Bowser.
Soon they'll be fighting Bowser.
Ron.
That's true. Rosalina would be space aliens. Someone should make a movie where the Iron Dome fights a UFO.
I feel like they already have. Your dad's probably watched it.
Oh, he probably has, but I don't know what it's called, and I don't know.
It's probably called UFO Iron Dome Alien.
If anyone in the comments knows a movie where Israel fights aliens from space and they use the Iron Dome, drop it down below. Drop it in that black box below.
I'd watch it.
No, you wouldn't.
Yeah, I would.
You didn't watch Cowboys vs. Aliens.
Which one is that?
It's just the movie's called Cowboy vs. Aliens.
I've seen Susan Fights the Alien movie.
That's Monsters vs. Aliens.
Yeah, I like the big blue thing.
Bob.
Hey, Bob was like Minions before they were Minions. He was like, "Oh, I'm Bob."
He was voiced by Seth Rogen.
Paul Blart.
No, Seth Rogen. You're thinking of Kevin James.
Why is Seth Rogen in so many kids' movies? He's not like a kid actor.
I think he just has an iconic voice.
He's almost like the college dude voice, you know?
Except he's like 40.
Yeah. But he likes making like adolescent movies and characters.
Who directed Ninja Turtles, the new one? Was that Seth Rogen? I think it was. Because he directed Sausage Party too.
Yeah, I think you're right. Because in all the advertisements, they're like made by the Eternal Kid.
By the Eternal Lurker. Made by the Kid Hunter.
I wouldn't want my name to be associated with the Eternal Kid. What if pedophiles get you?
Why would a pedophile get you?
Because you're a kid forever.
Oh, yeah. Well, here's some advice. So, here's a question. There was a pedophile, got locked up when I was 10. He got caught trying to sneak into my home. 10 years later, I'm 20. He gets out of prison, he still thinks I'm 10. What do I do?
I guess you just say, hey, it's me. I'm not 10 anymore.
He says, oh, I don't believe that.
Like, he still wants you?
He thinks you're 10 still.
Even though you have a mustache and shit?
Well, it's not necessarily me. It's
Oh,
just
okay.
it's more like a concept.
That might work with me. I look the same since I was in grade 9.
You don't look 10
To the pedophile, maybe.
to the pedophile, because I think what happened is in this situation is
Well-
that he went to prison. He got glaucoma.
I mean, being a pedophile, it's a mental illness, right? Would be classified as such?
I don't know. What's the DSM say?
I don't know. I'm not a psychologist. But, like, maybe it can alter your cognition enough that you just think people are kids.
That's not but that's very different from being a molester and thinking someone is an actual child.
Pedophile by virtue of mental illness.
Pedophile by virtue.
But maybe it can go the other way around.
Monster
too.
after midnight.
Yeah. It's like a gremlin.
It is like a gremlin. If you don't give them children, they go crazy. That's the fact. Don't laugh at that.
Okay.
Most of the people watching will know this, but I've actually faced off against numerous pedophiles.
And won.
Yes, I did. I won twice
If you ever feel bad about yourself, just remember that you faced off against pedophiles.
and won.
And won.
I got a guy fired. I can't even repeat what he said because this video will get taken down if I repeat what this pedophile said to me. But I immediately reported him to my supervisor, and he got fired the same day. And she was very, very not pleased at what he said, and he was gone.
Was that the one at the...
That was the one at the
box?
at the factory. Yeah, the pedophile I was working with. He's
So-
like, how as if they could forget the guy who got their blank daughter blanked.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, what? You can't say that.
It's so bizarre that you worked at a box factory.
Yeah, it is. I
Why
guess.
didn't you work there?
Well, I'll tell you after. But
Okay.
it was a strange situation working at a box factory.
I'm sure. It sounds like a strange place to just exist.
It was very, very hot.
I
'Cause
would
they had to melt
imagine.
the glue.
Yeah, it's cardboard.
Because they had to melt the glue to get the cardboard together.
Ew, it must have stunk so bad.
No, I kind of liked it. God, it just smelled like paper.
I hate that.
It just smells like paper and glue.
I prefer the smell of hospitals to that.
Do you not like the smell of glue?
No.
Why not?
I don't like arts and crafts supplies. I don't like sticky things.
Did you ever sniff glue sticks?
The purple ones? Hell yeah.
No, were they supposed to be hypoallergenic?
Purple?
Yeah. What was the difference?
I think it was just like a visual thing so that you could see where the glue is because you're a stupid idiot baby.
But why was it purple and not blue?
I don't know.
Why not red?
It's a darker color so you can see where the glue has been applied.
Yeah, but then if it's so dark, it's gonna show up bad on the paper.
Well, the thing with glue is you're supposed to put things on top of it so that you can't see it anymore. And also, if you don't cover up, now you can see the big purple so you don't touch it accidentally.
You know what I always thought was stupid?
School.
Yeah, fuck school, fuck
Yeah.
homework.
Fuck school.
Fuck my teachers, bitch! No, what I think is stupid are those stupid macaroni pictures.
Arts and crafts?
But when people glue macaroni to the paper, I'm like, this
Yeah.
sucks ass.
Yeah. I was lucky enough that I didn't have to do that.
We don't really do macaroni in Canada.
I had to glue, like,
Who put this shit together? I'm the glue. Travis Scott.
a pyramid. You know, the pyramids. You know, the pyramids.
Yeah, the Aztecs.
Nope, the other ones.
The Egyptians.
Yeah. And so
Montezuma.
we had to, like, glue so that it was, like, continuously getting larger, like, more triangles on top of the other.
Yeah.
And I remember being so mad because I hated glue. I didn't like being sticky.
Did you ever do the spaghetti bridge thing in physics class?
Spaghetti bridge?
Yeah, where you have to build a bridge out of spaghetti and see how much weight it can hold.
Oh, yeah, we did that, but not with spaghetti. We did it with, like, toilet paper and stuff.
Toilet paper.
Like, toilet paper rolls.
Did you
and,
build a
like-
good bridge or was it ass?
Yeah, I did really good, actually.
Yeah.
I think I was able to hold, like, a baseball or something.
In computer science class, I had a project where we had to program a Lego bot, and I built a Lego bot, and I just looked up Lego bot best fighting program, and I downloaded it, and I won the
You
tournament.
copied.
Yeah, I won the tournament, and I got like 100% of the assignment because of it.
You know, I kind of did a similar thing in high school. We were supposed to, like, write scripts for drama class, and I was like, I procrastinated because that's what I do. And then it was like the night before, and I was like trying to write a stupid script. It was like a 5-page script. And I basically like copied a Whitest Kids You Know sketch.
What?
But I kind of like changed it like very slightly. And then everyone thought it was so funny, and I felt really bad.
I almost feel like my thing is different.
It is different, but it's similar in the same aspect.
Because mine was like, test your ingenuity in building a combat machine.
Yeah.
Yours was like, test your creativity.
Yeah.
I feel like
It's a gay version.
I feel like it would have been okay if what you did was be inspired by it, to be like, I'm gonna do this sketch, but I'm gonna take a different angle on it. You know?
Yeah.
How big of a difference was it?
I'm not a creative person anymore.
Anyone can be creative.
No, once you go into university, and you have to
say the most creative thing you can imagine.
Poopy bum.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
Imagine a Whitest Kids You Know sketch, and it's called the Poopy Bum sketch, and it's the same sketch as usual, but everyone's got shit in their ass, and they're all walking like crabs because they got so much poop in their pants.
That's a weird thought, huh?
What do you mean?
Like when you see a person walking around,
They could have shit in their pants.
well, not just in their pants, they have shit in their bum. Like every human has a rectum, and they're just holding poop in there until you have to poop it out. It's like a little storage container.
Yeah, well, it's sort of like your balls. Oh, they have semen.
Nope.
Yeah, they do.
That's not how that works.
Yes, your testicles have semen in them.
Okay, regardless.
They do.
It's like, that's so gross.
What do you mean? Okay, what do you mean they don't have? What do you mean balls don't have semen in them?
No, they do.
Okay.
But like, you know what I mean.
Balls
It's not
pee
the
is.
same.
They got pee in your balls too.
It's not just like a sack full of, yeah, no.
I used to think pee was stored in the balls.
Well,
I think everyone
it
did.
is.
I think everyone thought that.
Yeah.
I don't think that's that, because it's so close to where it comes out of. It's like, where must it come from?
You'd think.
Have you ever held your pee so long that your back hurt?
No.
Really?
Yeah.
You get like kidney pain?
I think you were hurting yourself by not.
No, it's like when you're a kid and your teacher's like, you can't pee until you do the dance. What? What are you laughing at?
Your teacher's a pedo.
No, it's not like that. You're in kindergarten.
Yeah, that makes it worse.
No.
You can't pee until you dance?
No, it's like you're doing a class dance and you're like, I gotta go pee. And she's like, we gotta finish the dance first before you go pee.
What dance are you doing?
And you're holding your pee so long that your kidneys hurt.
That might just be you thing, because you have a bladder the size of a golf ball.
Well, that's probably pretty big.
Nope.
Have you ever seen how big golf balls can get? Epcot ball?
That would be a big bladder.
That'd be Giganta from Monsters vs. Aliens.
Yeah. Yeah, how does that work? Does she have
sex?
She might.
A lot of people got gigantus fetishes from that movie.
Yeah.
You were saying about Gigantica.
Yeah, if you're big.
Yeah. Do you feel bad?
Well, yeah, that's a given, but like, if, do you have to drink more? Do you, like, fluid, or is it
if you're giant?
Like, are your organs bigger too?
Why wouldn't they be?
That would be interesting.
Would it?
Yeah, like, you could see...
Well, people that are big, like super tall people, eat a lot of food, if you ever noticed.
Is that true?
Yeah, man. Like, people who are like 7 feet tall, they're eating all the fucking time.
Men who are taller than like 6 feet scare me. I feel like they have a potential for
I must be scary to you.
You're not even taller than me.
I'm like 6'4".
You're like half an inch taller than me.
Yeah.
And
half an inch multiplied by 8.
Mm-hmm. No, but sometimes I see men who are like 6'5", and I'm like, you're a giganta.
I kind of want to go back to the thing about being giant being interesting.
I thought we were.
Yeah, but what do you think's so interesting about eating more food when you're a giant?
Oh, it's like you need to eat so much.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you would have to drink the coffee from Shrek, end of Shrek 2, to get coffee be yummy.
The fuck you what do you mean the coffee from Shrek?
You know the end of Shrek 2 where the giant cookie man he takes the big Starbucks cup from the top of Starbucks and he's like, yummy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The cookie, when the cookie man dies in the fight, it made me sad, and then he came back at the end and I was happy.
Yeah, he says, be good. And then at the end
Was
credits...
that an Iron Giant reference? I go, you stay.
No, it might be, in retrospect.
When did Iron Giant come out?
Like, 90s. So it was before.
I don't know if that's true.
Yeah, it is.
Well, maybe.
And, yeah, in the credits he sings the song, he says, Live la vida loca. Shrek 2 is such a good movie.
That's true, and it's now the 20-minute mark, so we're gonna
Okay,
switch
yeah, I
over to
get
advice. But the first thing, I got one last thing to say. Did you know that the people who made Iron Giant, the production company, also made 8 Crazy Nights with Adam Sandler? That was their only other movie they made, and they went out of business. Bitty bitty bum.
Yeah. They animate hands so good.
Bum bitty. And you were doing Fiddler on the Roof, because that's Jewish. So what you were doing was anti-Semitic.
I'm sorry, Jewish people.
Huh?
I said I'm sorry, Jewish people.
So this is the only advice question that actually was written on the comment section.
You're not being anonymous.
Whoa.
The fuck?
Oh, whoops.
That's okay.
What advice? I don't know if
it's a public comment, so
I don't know if the camera can see that. What advice would you give to someone who is so sleepy all the time? Bleh.
That's a good question.
That is a good question because there's a lot of ways you can resolve this one. One, you could take sleeping pills, caffeine pills.
I've heard those aren't good for you.
They are good for you.
Anything else?
I don't know. What do you think?
For someone who's so sleepy all the time? I feel like a good step is to go to bed earlier. Because so many Gen Zs were like, oh my god, I didn't get any sleep last night. It's because you're up scrolling on TikTok till like 2 a.m.
You're doom scrolling.
And I don't want to put all the blame on people because like these apps are evil.
Well, they're algorithmically designed.
Yeah, they're
to make you crazy.
Yeah, it's like, do you ever close Instagram and then you open it back
Instagram
up
again? Yep.
And it's like, what the hell? I'm evil. I'm sick.
Yeah, no, that has happened to me numerous times.
So it's not just our fault. So don't think it's your fault you're sleepy 100%. But it's a little your fault.
Let's rescind the caffeine pills thing.
Maybe
try.
Means.
Rescind means get rid of. Let's take it back.
Okay.
Maybe coffee. Have a coffee in the morning. But you also might be an insomniac. So you might narcoleptic. So maybe you might need to go to the doctor. So I mean, the 3 ideas we have here are doctor, have coffee, and the third one is
stop doom scrolling.
Get off your phone. Put the damn phone away. iPad, iPod. I paid the price for staying awake late on my iPhone.
Blue light filter on phone if you must be on it.
Put the blue light filter on your phone.
Harm reduction in all aspects.
Put the blue light filter on your phone. I was on Instagram and I saw I told you about this, the pig video I saw.
What?
Where the 8 pigs were getting crushed in the big machine. And it was by Nugget Enterprises.
Oh yeah. Sad.
That shit was crazy.
Your algorithm is kind of evil.
It was insane.
I'm sure it was. I don't want to. Why was that on Instagram?
I don't know.
Zuckerberg, why?
I didn't want to see it. I scrolled past it.
That's good. Did you tell Zuckerberg I don't want to see this anymore?
No, I didn't want to look at it any longer. And then the next thing I wrote, it was a guy underneath the big machine and it was really blurry and grainy, so I just closed the app because I didn't want to see a guy get killed.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure that guy died in that video, but I didn't finish it. So.
Is this because of Zuckerberg? Did he change things that like made it bad?
What do you do? What the hell are you doing?
Like, you know how Elon Musk bought Twitter and now it's like full of bad people?
Yeah, but Meta has owned Instagram for like forever.
Okay, so he hasn't changed anything.
Nothing's changed really.
He's just bad.
I think they're more heavily moderating Facebook and Instagram now. Actually, that's what I hear. I don't know how true that is, but it's what I hear.
I like how Zuckerberg is like, he's always wearing jeans.
Yeah.
And he has no eyebrows.
He does have eyebrows.
No, he doesn't. And he goes on Instagram. He's like,
love the filters. Great job, team. Okay.
That's all he does.
So, even though the fans didn't write a letter,
what the hell, fans?
We do have something special for you today. To the question, man. Urgent. It came in a little brown envelope.
Must be pretty urgent.
And I read the last one, so I'm going to get my wonderful co-host Tyler to read this.
Why did he put it in such a big letter?
I don't know. Don't insult the fans.
Okay. Can I read it?
You can, read it out loud for the fans, because
it's written in pen.
Yeah. We can show them. Show them quickly and then read it out.
Like the whole thing?
No, we'll just... that's fine. Okay, now you can read it. You don't need to. It autofocuses.
Dear advice for buffoons.
You're
episode-
peeking. You're peeking.
Oh, I'm sorry. Episode 4.
Well, don't do ASMR.
Why can't I be good? My name is Buisson McSteamwell. I'm 18 years old. My mom and dad make me wear a baby bonnet, like the cartoons. My questions are as follows. So it's got 5 questions here. The first one is... Here, I'll read them out in order, and then I'll let you answer them.
Okay.
How do I let my mom let me go bathroom?
We'll keep reading. Get to the end, then we'll go through one by one.
Question 2 is, how do I get a girlfriend while dressed as a baby? How do I watch mommy go bathroom? Is it okay to watch mommy go bathroom? And the last one says, thank you.
Oh my god.
It sounds like he needs advice.
Buisson McSteamwell, you've got a tough life.
And he's only 18.
And you're only 18.
He's a little boy.
Yeah,
Maybe that's why he wears a baby bonnet, because he thinks he's still a little boy.
Well, no, his mom and dad make him wear a baby bonnet, see?
Right, I forgot.
Yeah. So we'll just go through these one by one. How do I let my mom let me go bathroom?
So, a baby bonnet is like what is it? It's like a little diaper, right?
Do you know in old cartoons when the babies are wearing the little hat?
Yeah.
The little
it's just the hat.
frilly hat?
Yeah.
Well, I think they make him wear a diaper too, because he also says he's dressed as a baby. So I think he has to wear like baby clothes too. So I don't know.
Well, let's start with
That's not
question
clear.
one.
That's not super clear.
Let's just start with question 1. How do I let my mom let me go bathroom?
Yeah.
Start with the first and simplest thing. When life presents a problem, you should start with the simplest solution, and that's ask to go bathroom.
That's your only advice for that one?
Ask to go bathroom.
Okay.
And if that doesn't work with mommy, maybe ask daddy.
Maybe, but it sounds like the mom is in charge of the bathroom, because there's a
She's
few
in
more
charge of the
mommy
bathroom?
bathroom questions.
So mommy is the bathroom.
So how do I let mom... So your advice is ask her I'm going to say, you don't need to ask your mom to go bathroom. You can just go. You can even go in your pants. And if you're a baby wearing a diaper, you can just go in diaper.
Well, that's not the question. He's
Let me
asking,
go bathroom.
how do I let
How do I let my mom let me go bathroom?
Yeah, it's not grammatically correct.
Okay, so ask your mom, or I think you should just go. So 2, how do I get a girlfriend while dressed as a baby?
Find someone who respects you as you are.
Find someone. There's a lot of people who like wearing baby clothes, and that's what's wonderful about the modern era. Is there are forums you can go on where people want people dressed as babies, and so that's perfect for you. Because it doesn't sound like you don't. It sounds like you like being a baby. Because you said, how do I get a girlfriend while dressed as a baby? Because you don't have to dress as a baby if you're not at home. Your parents can't make you dress as a baby. Their house, their rules. But once you're outside of the house, you can put on adult clothes. It doesn't sound like they want to.
When you live with your parents, okay, your parents are chill, so you don't know this.
My house, my rules.
Yeah, a lot of parents are very strict in the kind of things that they make you wear or eat. And you don't really have a say a lot of the time.
This guy might be eating, Buisson McSteamwell might be eating baby food.
He might be.
What do you think? How do they get a girlfriend while dressed as a baby?
I think just stay with my original advice. Just be yourself.
Be yourself.
And
even though you're a baby.
Yeah, well, he's still 18. I assume he functions and speaks like an 18-year-old.
All right.
Not like a baby, but yeah.
Yeah, okay, so question 3. How do I watch mommy go bathroom?
How do I watch
mommy go bathroom? I'm going to say, and you might not like what I'm about to say, you should not watch mommy go bathroom.
Especially not when you're 18.
That's private time.
Usually, typically, not always, but typically, when someone goes bathroom, at least in North America,
poopy.
Well, they may not be going poopy, but you close the door because...
Yes, but I think that the door's closed and he wants to see.
Yeah, but that's a problem.
So, have you ever played Rainbow Six Siege?
Yeah.
Do you know that little camera device that you put under doorways?
Yeah, that...
Do you know the little robot with the camera on it that you use in pre-match?
So that's a backup plan.
You can get a spy kit.
Spy kit?
You get a Rainbow Six Siege spy kit.
Do you remember those things you played with as a kid? Like the spy kid gear?
Yeah.
We can like put your
Yeah,
ear
you
to
get
the
like
wall.
a dollar spy kit
Yeah.
with a gun, and then mommy thinks it's a real gun. You're like, you're gonna let me go bathroom.
Yeah. Or you're gonna let me watch you go bathroom. So that's our backup. But for the main plan, I think maybe you should learn that humans, once they're adults, they like privacy.
Humans.
They don't like being watched go potty. Usually, if your mom likes it, there's no problem. But a lot of parents.
Well, that actually
don't
leads
like
perfectly
it.
into the next question. Is it okay to watch mommy go bathroom?
I think if your mom's okay with it.
I think no.
Okay, this is your mom we're talking
Mommies
about.
and sons shouldn't be watching each other go bathroom
Why?
because it's inappropriate.
Mommy and sons breastfeed for like a year
Not in 18 years, motherfucker.
sometimes.
So, number one, mommy is your protector, not your bathroomer.
Well, sometimes mommy can be bad.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's bad.
Yeah, but
And for you, to just make sure this video doesn't get taken down.
what? It's bad to watch your mommy go bathroom.
Okay, so is that? But if you weren't gonna say that, what would you say?
I would say it's contextual, and we need to have an interpersonal lens.
I think episode
Intersectionality needs to be addressed.
5 might have a different setting.
This could be a cultural thing, and we're being fucking racist.
His name is Boison McSteamwell.
Yeah, maybe in France or wherever Boison is from.
McSteamwell cannot be a French name.
Boison is a French name.
Boisson McSteamwell is definitely French.
Yeah.
But McSteamwell, that's Scottish,
He's
man.
probably like... some
He's also
kind of
his
mix.
English is very good.
Maybe he's Métis. You ever think about that?
Ooh, Métis don't want each other to go bathroom.
No?
No.
Okay, but maybe he's some kind of French adjacent.
But then his English is very good.
Yeah, he's a good... Well,
How do I let my mom let me go bathroom? Well, that doesn't.
he's trying.
So let's move on to question 5. Thank you.
Let's sum up that question before.
Oh, I don't think it's okay to watch mommy
You
go
don't think
bathroom.
it's okay? I
No.
think it depends on the context, but it's a gray area.
What could you be learning?
You don't need to be learning something all the time.
It just feels good.
That's a like scientific essential.
It just feels good to watch her go bathroom.
It's comforting, and maybe it's bonding.
That's rotten.
You know, you don't ever hug your mom. It's kind of like that.
No, it's not like that.
Maybe.
So the summary is that
Why is it culturally? What if it's the same thing? What if in one culture they don't hug their mom, but they watch go bathroom?
What
and
if in
that's how
one culture they
bond?
eat their mom's brain?
Yeah. If you don't like that, you're fucking racist.
No, now you're playing a character. Now you're doing like a
Right.
conservative character that's trying to do like anti-wokeism.
Go woke, go broke.
That's true. So
Avatar.
5. Thank you.
You're welcome.